Habits are actions we perform regularly, often without conscious thought. They are the routines that shape our daily lives from the moment we wake up to the time we go to bed. They are automatic behaviors our brains develop to conserve energy. This efficiency allows us to perform tasks without having to think about every single step. Imagine if you had to think about every step of brushing your teeth each morning. It would be exhausting and time-consuming. Habits free up our minds to focus on more complex tasks. This mental space allows us to solve problems, be creative, and engage in activities that require deeper thought. Our brains are wired to seek efficiency, and habits provide that shortcut. They help us navigate the world with less effort and more ease. By repeating actions, we create neural pathways that become stronger over time. These pathways are like grooves in a record, guiding our behavior smoothly. Like a well-trodden path in a forest, these pathways make it easier for our brains to follow the same route. The more we use them, the more ingrained they become. This automation explains why habits are so powerful. They allow us to perform tasks seamlessly and without much thought. They require less mental effort, allowing us to multitask and navigate daily life more easily. This efficiency is crucial in our fast-paced world. However, this double-edged sword means bad habits can be as ingrained as good ones. Breaking them requires conscious effort and persistence, but understanding their power is the first step. Deep within our brains lies a structure called the basal ganglia, a key player in habit formation. This area is responsible for motor control, learning, and emotions. When we repeat an action, the basal ganglia take note, gradually taking over the process. As the basal ganglia learn the habit, our conscious mind becomes less involved. This explains why we can drive home on autopilot or make coffee without thinking. The habit loop has taken over. Understanding the role of the basal ganglia highlights why breaking bad habits can be challenging. They are not just conscious decisions, but deeply ingrained neural pathways. Every habit, good or bad, follows a three-step pattern, the habit loop. This concept is fundamental to understanding why we do what we do on a daily basis. This loop consists of a cue, a routine, and a reward. Each part of the loop plays a critical role in the formation and maintenance of habits. The cue triggers the brain to initiate the routine, which is the behavior itself. It can be anything that your brain associates with a specific habit. Finally, the reward reinforces the behavior, making it more likely to be repeated. This reward can be tangible, like a treat, or intangible, like a sense of accomplishment. Let's take the example of checking social media. This is a common habit that many people can relate to. The cue might be a notification sound or feeling bored. These triggers prompt you to reach for your phone. The routine is unlocking your phone and scrolling through your feed. This action becomes almost automatic over time. The reward? A hit of dopamine, a neurochemical associated with pleasure and reward. This makes you feel good and reinforces the habit. Recognizing the habit loop is crucial for understanding how habits work. It allows us to see the underlying structure of our behaviors. By identifying the cues, routines, and rewards associated with our habits, we can start to change them. This awareness is the first step towards building better habits and breaking bad ones. Section 4. Good habits versus bad habits, real-life examples. Habits are not inherently good or bad, they are simply behaviors that we repeat regularly, often without even thinking about them. Brushing your teeth twice a day is a healthy habit, while biting your nails is not. One promotes dental health, while the other can lead to infections and damaged nails. The difference lies in the long-term consequences of the behavior. Good habits generally lead to positive outcomes over time, whereas bad habits can have detrimental effects. Good habits, like exercising regularly, contribute to our well-being. They help us maintain physical fitness, reduce stress, and improve our overall mood. The cue might be seeing your gym bag by the door, reminding you it's time to work out. The routine is your workout, whether it's lifting weights, running on the treadmill, or doing yoga, and the reward is the endorphin rush and feeling accomplished. This positive reinforcement encourages you to keep up the habit. On the other hand, bad habits like snacking late at night can have negative consequences. They can lead to weight gain and disrupt your sleep. The cue might be boredom or stress, prompting you to seek comfort in food. The routine is heading to the kitchen, opening the fridge, and grabbing a snack. And the reward is the temporary satisfaction of the snack. However, this short-term pleasure can lead to long-term issues if the habit persists. Section 5. Building Better Habits, a step-by-step guide. Building better habits doesn't require superhuman willpower. By understanding the habit loop, we can make small changes that yield significant results. Here are a few tips. Start small. Instead of trying to overhaul your life overnight, focus on one small habit at a time. Make it obvious. Leave your gym clothes out or put a book on your pillow to remind yourself of your desired habit. Link habits. Tag a new habit onto an existing one. For example, after brushing your teeth, do 2 minutes of meditation. Celebrate progress. Acknowledge and reward yourself for sticking to your new habit. This positive reinforcement strengthens the habit loop. Section 6. Breaking Bad Habits. Strategies for Success. Breaking bad habits can be tough, but it's not impossible. Here are some strategies to help you break free. Identify your triggers. What cues are associated with your bad habit? Once you know the triggers, you can avoid them. Replace the routine. If you can't avoid the cue, try replacing the negative routine with a positive one. Make it unsatisfying. Remove the reward associated with the bad habit. For example, if you're trying to quit smoking, get rid of lighters and ashtrays. Seek support. Tell friends and family about your goals or join a support group. Having a support system can make a big difference.